Man, we dealing with the Moorish Science Temple of America. All right. The Moorish Science Temple of America, I got their book now. So it's a Rizzy app. Let's get their asses. Let's go back. Boom. Boom. Stop playing with them. The Holy Quran of the Moorish Science Temple of America, divinely prepared by the most noble prophet Drew Ali. All right. Now we know that this is lies and deceit. Okay. I had a brother. It was a brother on this show I like, uh, with Mr. Palmer. He's part of the Moorish Science Temple of America. And I know the brother helped me. When we come to people wanting to help with the court, we do go to them. They don't help you unless you want to claim to be a Moor. Know why the niggas be talking shit? What's up, itty bitty? So yeah, niggas want to claim. You got to claim to be a Moor with them niggas. And like I said, I mean, I love them brothers. They are brothers. They think they Moabites, which is the incest of Lot and his daughters created Moabites. They want to be Moabites. It is what it is. But let me show you a little bit of in the Moorish Science Temple. All right. Let's go to my notes, first of all. Let's see. Okay, let's go to chapter 46 and 7. It's a real good one. I gotta remember what that is in Roman numerals. 46, I know 50. What is this? That is 48. Okay. 47. 46. Okay, now right here, this is the Moorish Science Temple. Um, Basically crapping on the Almighty's word, but let me see how I'm gonna do this. Dang, let me see. I gotta make this smaller in order to. I want y'all to see this. That's why I'm like, man, how do I put this in there so y'all can see this really good? Let me just read it for you. The holy teachings of Yahshua was to the common people to redeem them from under the great pressure of the hands of the unjust, that the rulers and the rich would not oppress the poor. Also, that the lion and the lamb may lay it down together, and neither would be harmed when morning came. These teachings were not accepted by the rulers, neither by the rich, because they loved the principles of the Ten Commandments. Through the Ten Commandments, the rulers and the rich live, while the poor suffer and die. Right here, we're seeing how the Circle 7 Quran hates the Ten Commandments. We see that clearly right here. They talk about, the teachings were not accepted by the rulers, neither by the rich, because they love the principles of the Ten Commandments. That's why the rich and the rulers, the ones that love the principles of the Ten Commandments, they were the wicked one. They said through the Ten Commandments, the rulers and the rich live, and the poor suffer and die. So the Ten Commandments allow poor people to suffer and die. Is what the Circle 7 Quran is teaching of the Moorish Science Temple. It's teaching that the Ten Commandments that was given to Moses on the temple in Jerusalem. I mean, no, I about to say in Jerusalem. Wow. In the wilderness, when we left Egypt with Moses, that these 10 commandments make the poor suffer and die. That's what it's saying in the Circle 7 Quran. Okay. But what else does it say? Let me see what else I can find. This is my Circle 7 Quran notes. Let me go on here. Civilization in Mecca. The key of civilization is in Mecca. What? Mecca's a desert. What the fuck are they talking about? I'm not even gonna go there. The sun is the noblest of images. Wow. It's a lot of sun worship in this thing right here. Let me show you one. Let me see. Let me show you a good one. I want to see a good one. Three people walked on water. Let's go there. It wasn't just one person, it was three people. Let's go there. Chapter 17, verse 18. Let's find it. Okay, what chapter are we in right now? I know my Roman numerals. That's 5. So we got a ways to go. All right. That's 10. What was that at again? Sorry, y'all. 17. We got a ways to go. Let's get it. That is, we got 10, 5. That's 18. So 17 and 18. So let's look at it. 17 verse 18. You guys can see it right here. Now Claudius and his wife were in Tiber in a little boat. A storm swept from the sea, and the boat was wrecked, and Claudius and his wife were sinking down to death. And Joshua came and took them by the hand. Now, usually it say Christ. It say Christ in my book. I should go get my book. I got my book back here. Where my circle 7 at? Yeah, I bought a Circle 7 Quran myself. The Holy Quran. You know what it is. I read y'all a book. That's how I know it's Garbotonic. But chapter 17, verse 18. Let's see what it say. I'm gonna start verse 19. And Joshua came and took them by the hands. Let's switch it back. And took them by the hands and said, Claudius and Juliet, arise and walk with me upon the waves. And they arose and walked with him upon the waves. 1,000 people saw 3 walk on the waves. Now, did Christ walk on water, or did 3 people walk on water? All right. Does that even matter? Well, if you are a Moor from the Moorish Science Temple with Noble Drew Ali with the little red fez on, with the little tassel coming down, y'all know how them boys be looking. If you one of them, then it said 1,000 people saw 3 people walk on the waves, not 1. Christ, in the New Testament, Christ, it was only Christ. Now, both of them are false doctrines. Don't get me wrong. The New Testament and this Circle 7 Quran that we're looking at right now are the Moorish Science Temple with Noble Drew Ali. Now, I understand most people don't give a fuck about nobody's religion. They don't give a fuck. This is something that the Almighty put on my heart to read. Okay, so right here, Joshua said, "You men of Rome, I am resurrection and the life. I am the resurrection and the life. And they are dead, and they that are dead shall live, and many that shall live will never die." Okay, so he going into detail right here, but what we see right here is that not only did Christ walk on water, but they arose and walked on the waves, and thousands of people saw Claudius and Juliet and Christ walking on the water all together. So when they see the people that walked on water, we see in the Circle 7 Quran, 3 people did it, not just 1. We got comments? Hold on, we got comments. The law was sin. Sin is the law. Everything wicked done under the sun has been done, all legal and by the book. What is he talking about, bro? What are you talking about? I'm talking about the Circle 7 Quran of the Noble Drew Ali. All right. What I need you to do, Mr. Kelly Phoenix, if you are listening, what I need you to do is type in more or more science and court. And you're going to see those brothers know what they're doing in court, and they know about jurisdiction. All right. I'm not mad at these brothers because of their knowledge on that. They are very knowledgeable brothers. But all I'm saying is the Circle 7 Quran of Noble Drew Ali has lies in it. So I'm pointing out those lies. And here you go right here. I'm going to put an invite link. I always invite people, as you can see, say what they want to say. I posted it. And I'm going to talk about maybe one or two more lies. One or two more lies. Go back to my notes. See what this is talking about. Okay, let's go to chapter 13, verse 8 in the Circle 7. So we in 17. Let's go to 13. Okay, what is this? Oh, that's 15. Okay, so this 13 right here. No, that's 14. 13. Now, where is it in 13? 13, verse 8. Let's read it. What does it say? Through him shall all the nations of the earth be blessed. Through him, Emmanuel. All right. Now, who is it talking about him when it's talking about Emmanuel? Verse 5. And Yahshua told the aged teacher about all his life, about his journeys in foreign lands, about the meetings with the masters, and about his kind receptions by the multitude. Now, this is talking about Christ. It say JC in my Circle 7 I got right here with me. But right here, it's just saying Yahshua. He's trying to be, more biblically correct. And I'm going to go to verse 7. And we talked with him, the messengers of love and of the covenant of peace on earth, goodwill to man. And through him shall all nations of the earth. It's talking about Yahshua, or talking about Christ. And they're saying that the Christ of the New Testament is the Emmanuel in Isaiah chapter 7, verse 14. And we all know in Isaiah chapter 7, verse 14, that is not talking about the Christ of the New Testament. That's not something I even need to talk about right now. If you believe that the one in Isaiah chapter 7, verse 4, when it says his name will be Emmanuel, which means God will be with us, and that's talking about Christ. If you believe that, then we'll have a discussion another time. But all my brothers who know the real, they're calling Christ Emmanuel right here. And we know that to be a lie. We know that to be a lie. But in the Circle 7 Quran, it will tell you that Christ is Emmanuel. For the brothers, y'all know what it is. You notice another lie in the Circle 7 Quran. I'm going to get, let's go to another lie though. Let's go back to my notes. I got notes from the Circle 7 Quran. All y'all, okay, well, look. It say, let me go back to it. Let me go back. And we have talked with him, this verse 7, and the messenger of love and the covenant of peace on earth, goodwill to men. Okay. Okay, well, Christ said he ain't come to send peace on the earth but a sword. But let me continue though. Okay. Let me go. Oh my God. Let me go to chapter 10, verse 11 and 12. And we're going to hear what this Christ say real quick at the Circle 7 Quran. Okay. What is this chapter? That's chapter 1? Dang. Okay, I got to speed up a little bit. That's chapter 3. Where I supposed to go again? 10, verse 11. Chapter 5. You got to know the Roman numerals, boys. If you want to deal with this book, that's why they want to trick you. That's 9 because the little I is in front of the X, because the X is 10. Okay, let me see. Let me go to 10. Go 10 right there. Right. And the lawyer said, I pray to Yahshua, tell us who is Dala you speak about. Where are his priests, his temples, and his shrines? So they was asking the Christ of the New Testament, where is your temple? This is what he said. This ain't the Christ. This I'm sorry, I'm lying. This is not the Christ of the New Testament. This is the Christ of the Circle 7 Quran of the Moorish Science Temple. And we are now in the Circle 7 Quran of the Moorish Science Temple, finding out the lies. But this is what it say. This liar, Christ, he said, and Yahshua said, the Dala, because I don't say the word Allah. It's a false deity's name. The dollar I speak about is everywhere. He cannot be compassed with walls, nor hedged about with bounds of any kind. All the people worship Dala, the one, but all the people see him not alike. So right here, he's saying, he asked him where his house was, and he said he can't be hedged about with stone. Let me show you. Let me see Ezekiel. What are we gonna say? 46, 44. Go to Ezekiel 44. Okay. Ezekiel 44. Okay, cool. It's KJV. They brought me back in the outward sanctuary. The gate shall be shut. It shall not be open. No man shall enter in by it, because Yahweh Elohim Israel have entered in by it. Therefore it should be shut. It is for the prince. The prince, he shall sit into it, eat the bread before Yahweh. He shall enter in by the porch of the gate and shall go out by the same. This right here is a future prophecy talking about the temple of the Almighty being rebuilt in Jerusalem. The temple of the Almighty being rebuilt in Jerusalem. All right. He brought me to the gate of the north of the house, before the house. What house? The house of Almighty Yah. And I looked, and behold, the glory of Yah filled the house of Yah. And I fell upon my face. Right here, this is right here. This is Ezekiel 44, telling about the future. But then we got circle 7 Quran. What are you talking about? Yahshua said, Allah, the dollar I speak about is everywhere. He cannot be compassed with walls, nor hedged about. When they asked him, where is his, right here, they said, where is his temples? Verse 11. Chapter 10 of the Circle 7 Quran of the Moorish Science Temple. Where is his temples? And then he gonna say this, because he worshiped Dala. Maybe Dala don't got no temple, but Yahweh does. He said, and Yahshua said, Dala I speak about is everywhere. See? It's more lies in the Circle 7 Quran. But look, hey, look, I'm not really against. I got a lot of more signs. What's good, Holcomb? If anybody want to come in, I got the link in there. I got a lot of brothers from the Moorish Science Temple I'm cool with. I do not discount them because of their knowledge on jurisdiction and on their nationality and things of that nature. But Noble Drew Ali's Circle 7 Quran is what I interpret to be false. And I can show you, I show you the falsehood right here. It's just like I disagree with Christians, I disagree with Muslims, I disagree with Jewish doctrine, but the doctrine are not the people. My grandmother's a Christian, staunch, every Sunday. Do I hate her? You know what I'm saying? That would be absurd. So, you know, I'm just pointing out how these brothers, you know what I mean, are made me misled, but they are brothers at the end of the day. And I find that when you do not have a hateful tone, or you do not have, oh, I'm better than you because your doctrines are false, or you don't come at them reckless. If you just have a line of communication where you can just say, well, listen, let me show you this, and you know what I mean, then it's cool, because differences are okay as long as there's no hate and you keep the line of communication over. It's kind of like listening to a song on the radio. You may not like it. People may not like your opinion, but if they hear it 50 times, they're going to remember it, internalize it, and it may help them. All right. But other than that, this is the false doctrine of the day. I just want to throw something out there, man. I can get back into the Circle 7 Quran another time, giving all praises to Yahweh.